Hey there friends, how's it going? Today we're finally going to tackle one of the biggest requests that I have received since I started this channel. Today we're recruiting Kecleon in just 1 minute. The hardest part of this manipulation isn't recruiting Kecleon himself, rather it's assembling all of the components that we will need for this route. It's no coincidence that I just released my Joyseed video the other day, because for this manipulation you will need an Articuno that is level 90 or higher. Thankfully, Articuno is recruited at a very high level already, so you will only need to go through Lightning Field for Joyseeds a couple times if you haven't already trained Articuno. This Articuno must also have the moves Mind Reader and Sheer Cold linked together. This is one of the most powerful linked move combos in the game, so we are absolutely going to abuse it here to recruit Kecleon. If you do not have these moves on your Articuno, not to worry. Just go to the Gulpin Link shop in town and you can remember them free of charge. The only items you will need for this are the friend bow, so we can actually recruit Kecleon, as well as an escape orb to get out of the dungeon once we have recruited him. The real interesting part about this, though, is we're going to be using a very unusual dungeon to complete this route. We're going to a dungeon called Remains Island to recruit Kecleon. If you haven't heard of this dungeon, you're not alone, because it's not a dungeon you can unlock through the game normally. To gain access to Remains Island, you must input a special Wondermail code in the main menu, a code I will leave in the description of the video for you to look at and input into the Wondermail system. Once you enter the code, you will find the dungeon accessible at the crossroads, just like you would get to any other dungeon. Remains Island is the perfect dungeon for recruiting Kecleon, as quick saving on the first floor gives us access to a Kecleon shop on the second floor, making this manipulation both incredibly short and incredibly easy. In fact, probably the shortest and easiest one I've ever done on this channel. This is all there is to it. As long as you have access to Remains Island and have a level 90 Articuno with the friend bow, you should be good to go. Before we break Pokemon Mystery Dungeon though, I'd like to thank my patrons over on Patreon and give a warm welcome to our newest patron, Lucas. With their support, I have been able to improve the channel with better recording devices, editing software, and much more. If you want to help support the channel and gain access to some cool perks such as dungeon notes, Discord ranks, and challenge requests, check out the link in the description box down below. Alright, I think that's enough babbling. Let's do this. It's kind of anticlimactic to just be able to recruit Kecleon like this in just a minute after all the searching I've done for this, but it also feels good to have something to finally show for my work after these couple of years. Since this is only 2 floors, there's not going to be any notes for this manipulation. I think following the video alone should suffice pretty well. But if you do have any questions on how to do this, you're more than welcome to ask in the comments or hop on the community Discord server and ask your questions there. I hope that this route saves you from the hours of pain that recruiting Kecleon normally requires and lets you spend more time just enjoying the game. Well friends, that is all I have for you today. If you're as excited as I am for this route, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Mystery Dungeon content. Thank you so much for watching, friends. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.